No matter what you're going through, I have good news for you. Sometimes, you have to say, I'll be with you always. And when trouble comes, there's no other place to run. Just look to me, and I'll be there. With a whisper of prayer, I'll be with you always. In stormy weather, it will be my pleasure. I want to take care of you. I want to meet all your needs. I'll never leave you. Never leave you. Neither forsake you. I'm gonna be right there. Look at somebody and say, good news. I have good news. Good news for you. Jesus gonna bring you through. Good news coming your way. Good news. I'm gonna give him praise. And the Bible says in Psalms 23, there is a word from the Lord. In the Message it says, my God, my shepherd, I don't need a thing. You have bedded me down in lush meadows. This is the Message Bible. You find me quiet pools to drink from. True to your word, you let me catch my breath and send me in the right direction. Verse 4 in the Message, even when the way goes through Death Valley, I'm not afraid. When you walk at my side, your trusted shepherd's crook make me feel secure. You serve me a 6-course dinner right in front of my enemies. You revive my drooping head. Your beauty and love chased after me, even every day of my life. I'm back home in the house of God for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life, I'll serve. For the rest of my life, my God, my God. Yeah, so that's it. Phyllis is so one of them. That's all I need is one of them. Everybody don't know those songs. For the rest of my life, I'll serve. Look at your neighbor, say, neighbor, for the rest of my life. To say, even when the way goes through Death Valley, I thought about that. So many times God allows your travel to take you through Death Valley. And look at your neighbor and say, it's only the shadow of death. It's not death, it's just a shadow. Look at your neighbor and say, you sitting on the pew right here today. You here at 221, huh? You here at Rehoboth today because it was only a shadow. if it was death, no, you wouldn't be here. But because it was only a shadow of death. Thank you for being what Satan is doing, it can look like death. It can smell like death. It can feel like death. The doctors can say death. But the Lord said, I have the last word. I make the last move. And I control everybody and everything. He said, I'm the one that will serve you a 6-course dinner in the presence of your enemy. Psalm 23 and 5. Look at your neighbor. And the neighbor, when they say you ain't got nothing to eat, God will put on a steak, y'all. When they say I don't hear nobody, when they say you're gonna die, God will let you live 15 more years. Somebody help me say, yeah. When they say you ain't gonna beat nobody, God will pull you all the way up. If you have to reach way down, I don't hear nobody, He'll pull you all the way up. Hey. Forever the Lord is, long as the Lord will be, is in my life. I don't need your money. Long as the Lord will be, is in my finances. I don't need your money. Long as the Lord will be, is. I don't hear nobody. I don't need a one-night stay. I'm going to give you favor. I don't hear nobody. They're going to wonder how did you get through that door. Look at the neighbor, He'll let beauty and love chase me. You trying to work your voodoo and work your hoodoo. But because beauty and love is chasing me from above, I'll never look like what I've been through, because beauty and love is chasing me from above. I'll never be nobody. In the midnight hour, Lord, He'll hold you. I don't hear nobody. And if Michael Jackson here, He'll tell you, He'll rock your way. He'll rock your way. He'll rock your way. He's a rock. Jesus is a rock. Jesus is a rock. Jesus is a rock in the weird. Jesus is a rock. I saw somebody here. That's all right. They ready. Look at your neighbors, her neighbor. The Lord is my shepherd. He revives me. He restores me. Can I get a witness again? Look at the neighbor and say, He replenishes me. He releases me. Because I receive Him, and then I can rejoice in Him. Look at somebody and say, release, receive, rejoice, release, rejoice, release, receive, heal. All that you need to be, heal and be. Everything you need to be, heal and be. Everything you need to be, everything you need to be. a song like that. I believe the name was James Cleveland. I don't feel no way. Come too far. Who was it? From where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he Listen, area, in my closing, you can be seated. In my closing, I want area. You have a mic. Read that those 2 paragraphs, please.
Time alone with God. Begin small and start promptly is an old Quaker saying. The idea is to keep things simple and to begin soon. Simplicity begins with solitude, not mere time alone, but time alone with God. Yes. Henry Newman wrote, solitude begins with a time and place for God and Him alone. If we really believe not only that God exists, but that He is actively present in our lives, healing, teaching, and guiding, we need to set aside a time and space to give Him our undivided attention. But where can we find solitude? Where can we find a quiet place in the midst of the din and demands of this world? In a crowd, it's difficult to see God. Augustine said, this vision craves secret retirement. Go into your room, Jesus said. Close the door and pray to your Father who is unseen. Matthew 6:6. There is a meeting place as close as our closet door, a time and place where we can meet God and hear His thoughts, and He can hear ours. Yes. A time for the 2 of us when He can have our full attention and we can have His. Solitude can be a healing place where God repairs the damage done by the noise of the world. The more you visit it, the more you will want to return. I will awaken the dawn, said David in Psalms 57:8. There's something to be said for meeting God before our busy days and schedules begin to tyrannize us. But we must not understand this in some legalistic way to mean we have to get up before the sun to merit a meeting with God. For many, morning is the most opportune time. For others, there are times when it not only seems easier to meet with God, it is easier. It's something you have to work out with your body. The main thing is eagerness to meet Him. The advantage of doing so early is that we hear His thoughts before others invade our minds. Wow. The first step is to find a Bible, a quiet place, and an uninterrupted period of time. Sit quietly and remind yourself that you're in the presence of God. He is there with you, eager to meet with you. Stay in that secret place till the surrounding noises begin to fade out of your heart, till a sense of God's presence has enveloped you. Listen for His inward voice till you learn to recognize it.